God. Yeah, let me get to the YouTube video of that.
Yep.
Boom. Poof block. God.
No.
Horrible. Boob has it for you. I don't even know anymore.
I don't even fucking know either. Let me check if...
I'm scared of myself.
You know who Al? No.
Are you scared of yourself? Bester. My favorite quest.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he's afraid of his own creation?
I sure think so. I'm so incredibly scared. You know, I would do the voice, but I have to get drinking water first of all. I haven't had enough, clearly.
Begin the friendship process. Oh god, it's... it's... Why is it the music that plays when Dave comes out as gay? It's a clear Okay. It's a clear cool night and you're wandering around trying to decide whose hive you should crash at before the sun comes up. It's nice having so many options for places to stay. You've cultivated a decent community for yourself, and there's an ember of pride in your belly about it. Still, you find yourself feeling a little aimless. Last couple friends you made were pretty intense. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but you're vibing at a chiller frequency right now. There's still a while until it's dangerous. No. What? God, I'm already... I think the main problem is them trying to stay in motor mouth, but it's not working. Because I talk faster than I read, somehow. There's still a while until it gets dangerously light out, so you sort of pop around, seeing what feels right. Yeah, fun to test the boundaries of your powers. You've used it to find friends, but you're not really sure how far it goes. You think tree, and you don't know how your magic brain decided which one to choose, but fuck if you aren't sitting on an extremely high branch a second later. Try it again with whatever concept comes to mind. Try it again with whatever comes to mind. Garden. Cave. Mall. And it all works. Wait, what? That's... there isn't a space in between these quotation marks.
I had a cool one. God, that's quotes. What?
I know I know it's because the comma is tucked in before the quotation mark, but that's still weird. I don't like that. You don't remember ever having been to any of these specific places because you feel a strange, prickly affinity for them each time your feet touch the ground. Those are all pretty generic vocational nouns, though. You wonder if it works for things that are more abstract. Quickly, before you can talk yourself out of the naivete of it, you think home. The fact that naivete doesn't have any diacritics really fucked me over there. It still takes you a minute to open your eyes, even after you feel your guts all back in the right place, because what if you wake up in a room that feels like yours? Or worse, and infinitely more likely, what if you don't? You breathe in, and you breathe in deep and immediately cough wretchedly. You open your watery eyes, clinging to the hope that maybe you come from a land of dusty comforts, where you always just breathe in layers of dust and it's fine. It's not fine. You've landed inside of one of the spindliest, most precarious hunks of metal that has ever been bolted into the side of a cliff. It looks like some ancient outpost. Double dash, no space. Not homey at all. Of course that wouldn't work, it was stupid to try. Feed is bitter in your mouth. There's a twisty part of you that wants to curl up in a particularly on a particular piece of thorn to take a nap. You can't work out how much of that urge is just you wanting to give in. So just in case you don't surrender to it, maybe you'll come back another time and sift through all the shit on the shelf, but for now, you're not sure how structurally sound this thing is, and can't take any more disappointment. So you try one more time to pop up somewhere you haven't been before. What was that guy's name that Gamzee mentioned? Oh yeah, erquest. Maybe he's chill. I think his name, and zap away, imagining yourself leaving an edgy, despondent swirl of dust in your wake. Wait, is this actually our house?
Perhaps.
Considering the nature of this game, I kind of doubt it.
Perhaps it's just a house.
Your magical zap calibration maybe isn't as off as you thought, because you pop in on a place as close as it is possible to get to the dude without landing directly on top of him. Phrasing.
Oh god.
Oh god. The astonishing unchillness of the situation is imminently apparent. He's mid-jump, mid-yell, mid-sweat, and mid-swing of an outlandishly beefy arm down toward you. You freeze frame like an anime protagonist, analyzing their choices mid-battle. In your drawn-out split second of an observational window, you realize he's not aiming at you, but in the direction of whatever noisy whirring thing you happen to plop down in front of. Fuck? As soon as he sees you, his eyebrows shoot up above his busted-ass sunglasses, and his yell strangles himself into a panic. His arm shudders as though he's trying, double dash no space, and failing, double dash no space, to alter its glorious faceward trajectory. Oh hey, we're actually on a normal wallpaper now. You really do not want to get your face punched off your head, so you scream and zap just outside the high arched door in the far end of the room. Yeah. You hear a deep, meaty thunk, followed by a groan, then a sharp metallic crunch. The whirring stops. Oh my god, is he dead? Is the other thing dead? Should you go check on him? Just get her away from the door and then back to it, unsure what to do. Wait, this centaur's testicle.
Was that? No, it can't have been. Hello. Show yourself this instant.
Ah, fuck, he does not sound happy. His words are a little garbled too, like some teeth just got knocked out by whoever's ass he was just kicking. You weigh your options. Oh boy! I mean, first of all, this is obviously... But I mean, this game's logic is so ass. It might be the right option. That's a B and an F. Fuck. That's a B augment, but it has a G, so be brave. We're 100%ing this game anyways. Who cares? Ah, oh no, oh man. You know that Gamzee's... You know the Gamzee seal of approval is maybe not the most credible, but this guy might be an okay dude. And it would definitely be your fault if he was hurt in there. You should at least check on him, explain or something. You can zap away if it comes down to it. You do the polite thing this time and knock. He opens the door fast, like he was just on the other side of it. You both jump. He collects himself and glares at you, arms crossed against his heaving chest, rivulets of blood and sweat run together and pull in the divot above his weird alien clavicle. And a low menacing sound rumbles through him. You can feel it in your teeth. Holy shit, he's terrifying.
Explain yourself immediately.
You think you might shit your pants on the spot. I already did.
No.
But he gives you a quick up and down and arranges his expression into a sort of forced smile. It doesn't really feel any more welcoming, but with the blood dripping down his chin, but the fact that he's trying is maybe a good sign. You hold in your fear shit, just in case.
Or perhaps come in and take a seat.
Is wait, no. No, it can't be. It can't be.
No.
He's telling us to take a seat. No.
Fuck.
He steps aside to beckon you through the door, then sort of freezes.
Unless you should be the one instructing me, in which case it would behoove you to make that promptly apparent. I cannot work out how exactly to address you when you don't wear a caste symbol and you look like that. Which I'm either very sorry for or quite... Oh my god. What did he use that for? I'm pretty sure he did use the percentage sign for something else, but I forgot for what.
Modulus.
Wait. God. About. Depending on where the truth lies. Go. Okay. Either way, I'm beginning to perspire about it. So out with it right now.
Man, he's really struggling. The anger you felt reading off him before is still there, but that doesn't seem to be all of what's driving him. It's like there are two competing forces inside him. One that wants to yell at you and one that wants to get yelled at by you. You might conceptualize these forces as fierce animals, warring in a glorious and unwavering balance. Horses, perhaps? Inside you are two horses. One.
Oh god. Inside of you there are two horses. One goes.
Anyway, you'll workshop that metaphor later. You tell him, you know, you look weird, but you promise you're cool. You know a friend of his. At the mention of Gamzee, the corner of his lip curls up into something complicated, so you change course real fast just in case. And Karkat, does he know Karkat? What a guy. He eyes you warily, or you think he probably does, with his eyes hidden behind its shades. You can't be sure, but he's being very still. Sweat and blood are still just fucking running down his face, and he's not even acknowledging it. He laughs nervously. They both continue to stand there, waiting for the other to make a move. It would be super helpful if someone was assertive around here. What the fuck?
Oh god.
This man! No! No! No masculine homoeroticism in my channel.
God.
Oh. Luckily, some kind of cow centaur man.
Oh.
No. Can we milk him? No.
Bro. Don't say that.
Double dash no space. His lucis, you assume. Double dash no space. Breaks the awkward doorway stalemate by silently trotting up and banding erquest a desperately needed towel. He then offers you both some frosty glasses of milk. Oh, so we can milk him!
Oh god. Oh god. This is already getting horrible.
Something deep inside you. You don't say! Something deep inside you feels a swell of warm recognition for the ritualistic moment of a friend's parent bringing you snacks. So you down that thick shit in one go. Oh god, it's thick milk! God damn it!
Oh my god. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
I have half a brain to stick the screwdriver in this outlet extension right now.
God. No. No, 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 no.
This is his mustache flutters in appreciation, and after a nod between him and erquest, he leaves as quietly as he came.
I see you're an aficionado of the sweetest of nectars.
Oh god! It just keeps getting worse.
This speaks to the it speaks to the likelihood of your nobility, which is reassuring.
Oh god, the percent sign is an X?
I would guess so.
What the fuck?
I may be able to overlook the circumstances of our meeting then. If you can provide strong evidence, of course. Tell me, are you also a hoof-beast art enthusiast?
Does that mean Klopp?
Oh, it probably does.
He beckons you inside the room and as you follow, you tell him you're not really sure what that means, but probably you're a fan of a lot of... Oh. Wow. Okay, so that's what that means. Cool. Yeah, you know, whatever. You feel like you learned once that anything can be art if it feels right. So art can definitely be the muscled horseman on the walls of this here living space.
God.
Erquest rumbles in agreement and gestured towards the chair. It's one of those cool red and black gamer-themed chairs with embedded speakers. Wait, fucking what? They have that? They have that here?
It's real in Alternia, bro.
There's a lot of that kind of decorating motif in here, which is a little at odds with the high ceilings and engraved doorways and general blue blood old money architecture. Oh yeah, and there are broken boats and robot parts all over the goddamn fucking place. Not a neat little stacks are connected to other robot parts to create whole robots, just an absolute wasteland of obliterated robo corpses. Like, they all were torn from them, and then just scooted off toward the wall.
Oh.
A fair few of them are splattered in blood too, dried. It looks almost black, but the fresh stuff on the face of the one in pieces at your feet is bright indigo. On one hand, it's absolutely a relief to see that it's all metal and not flesh body parts scattering the floor, but it's also still, you know, not fucked up looking.
Oh god.
Your smile probably has too many teeth in it to seem normal, but Erquest returns it in kind and lean. What he probably thinks is casually. Against the edge of his desk, it creaks under its weight. Jesus, he'd just end you in half a second, couldn't he?
You claim we have mutual acquaintances.
Oh, fuck off. Mutual? Like, fuck off, actually.
So demonstrate it.
He nods toward the screen of his desktop, where he has Trollian open. Oh, fuck, okay. You guys can just click on someone and just ask them to prove it? He seems to know both Karkat and Gamzee, and between the two, you know who's most likely to be online and who's ready to pester and be pestered at all times. So you click his screen name and start typing.
Oh god. Centaur's testicle. CT began trolling carcinogenesis. CG. Hey, Karkat. I hope you're having a good day. I just had a quick favor to ask you. I'm gonna do it in his voice for the funnies, even though it's us stamping.
No,
also, I miss you.
What the fuck? What happened to you? Where's your horrifying quirk? How am I supposed to set it up for some truly nauseating conversation as if I don't have a not veiled at all bulge reference greeting me at the beginning of every one of your excruciating messages? Wait, oh god. This is, like, extremely homoerotic.
Yes.
Are you sick? Like, in a new way. Alright, Jesus, you're logged in erquest. You're logged in as erquest. Your fool ass just started typing like you had your own account for some reason. You blame it on the nerves and get to clarifying.
Oh, sorry. This is your new friend. After I dropped you off yesterday, I wandered around for a while, and now I'm hanging out with Aqueous. I'm using his computer.
Oh. My pusher almost fucking gave up on the spot.
I don't think he trusts me. Can you vouch for me?
Hold on, let me just bask in the concept of the two of you hanging out. This is a mental masterpiece. A tableau of awkward fucking splendor. I legitimately do not even know what sort of short-circuiting must be happening in his brain to try and make sense of you. Please don't tell me a single fucking thing about it later. I really like the use of the word tableau. Like, ending in EAO. EAU. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if French even uses that anymore. Oh god, doing Carcat's voice just made my face all tingly.
Oh god.
Like, at least it's not the throat this time, but it still feels really tingly. Okay. I'm done now. Is he watching? Aqueous leans over your shoulder and tucks his hair behind his ear so it doesn't get in the way of his typing.
Oh my god. It's a bow and arrow. Any resemblance otherwise is only a pleasant coincidence. And yes, I'm watching.
Okay, whatever. Listen up, you milk-logged chum squelcher. This little guy right here. What?
Can I read that again? The last thing. It's a bow and okay. This is painful. Okay, you can get back to reading a scar cat.
It's a fucking sperm cell, isn't it? It's a sperm cell that doubles as a... What are those fucking things called that Hydra have?
Hydra? Like
the actual animal.
Oh,
Stingers.
Yeah.
It's a sperm cell that also doubles as a fucking stinger. Listen up, you milk-logged chum squelcher. This little guy right here, the one you're probably dripping sweat all over, that's one of the realest friends you'll ever hope to make. Sure, they'll send your life careening horrendously off course, but it'll absolutely be worth it. For the level of dedication they bring to the table. Don't even bother with the blood color horse shit with this one, since they're the only one of their species. Just roll with it for once in your wretched life. Don't fuck this up, Zahak. That's a geminated H. That has to be like Epiglottal or something, because there's no way that's no way that's the geminated glottal fricative. Like that just does not click with me. they're an abomination, and they wouldn't know what a boundary was if it took up residence in their grease chute. But you two have these things in common, so in this case, that's a good thing. Equius inhales sharply, and you wonder what Karkat meant by that. About Equius, I mean.
Wow.
Sure, you're an inexplicable being, neither Earthling nor Elturnian, but... Oh, I forgot the, I forgot the double dash with after space. But with weird itchy memories of having lived on both planets. But he doesn't seem out of the normal range of fucked up, considering Tro standards. In fact, how about this?
That is sufficient. Goodbye.
Okay, so it is the same mic.
God.
He minimizes the window and steps back, somehow sweatier than he was before. He taps the towel gingerly to his forehead.
So, we've now been properly introduced.
Okay then, you definitely thought he was going to be more thorough than that. He does seem a little shaken up, so maybe you should just be thankful the conversation got cut short before he could really dig too deep into your lore and get judgmental about it.
I do not know the standard method of communication with your species. You will take the lead here, and it will surely become clear how I should proceed. Yes, that sounds extremely feasible. You will now begin the friendship process. I command it.
God, my cheeks now feel like fucking pins and needles from doing Karkat's voice.
Oh god.
Oh sure, you got this. How exactly do you got this?
We're both freaks, huh?
In what sense are we freaks?
We're freaky, bro.
I mean, we got bored in that other timeline.
So I forgot, why are his glasses fucked up? I'm zoning out from this clopping shit. Why was bro dripping blood?
Because metal cuts you up
Good.
and stuff.
You can go back to that for
Presumably.
a second, pretty please. In the log, or whatever. Oh god.
Whatever noisy whirring thing you happen to plop down in front of. So it's a manhack. He's fighting manhacks.
Oh god.
From City 17. So that's why he's all bloody. He fucking punched the manhack. Why would you do that?
Okay. Okay, we can get back to that thingy then.
In all honesty, it's probably one of these things that's in the background.
Yes.
Piano.
I do like the drums on this, by the way. That's horrible. Or like it hits the trap remix sometimes. Now.
Oh no.
Ow.
Oh no, it's fucking A minor. I fucking have the piano on. Oh no, no.
Okay, this now becomes A minor stream.
I swear if this is the first song I learn on the piano since fucking 4th grade, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
So exactly do we got this?
That's a G. Okay. That means second option. They were both freaks. You decide to just go for it. Sometimes leaping into what could potentially be a super sensitive topic for someone ends up being the key ingredient in a friendship pie. the fucking philosophy of our protagonist is so fucking...
Yeah.
This is not something you learn on Earth. Jesus Christ. You can see it now. Envious crying. Thankfully you're here to talk about whatever this unspeakable commonality you share is. You wiping his ears with his already pretty soaked towel. You shake yourself out of the daydream and drop this sweet loaded question right in his lap. Holy shit, you can't wait till this works. Were you saying something?
No. Excuse you! Speak for yourself, my standing is unblemished. Karkat is only comparing us in that way to further the ruse that he's removed from that particular category.
That's a really nice spelling of... That's a really nice pronunciation of category. I kind of like that.
It is a delicate social dance.
Okay, you're not really sure what you're not really sure Karkat sees it that way, but hey, whatever works for them. Anyway, you know he was just yelling a lot about something. That's not a big deal, as his manner of showing affection. But you just thought he meant it like the horn thing.
The horn thing.
Oh shit, you're sorry, you don't know what things are, you aren't colorable around here, you know? It's almost like it's all entirely arbitrary and the women whoever's in charge or something. You like the look personally, but you haven't made friends with someone with a broken one before. So you're not sure how common it is. Wait, broken horn?
You're... No. We're entering conspiracy fucking theory territory into 34 minutes into the stream? Yeah, that's about right. 38.
When are we streaming the Crown of Thieves?
Not record pace. I've already seen most of that, I think. Unfortunately.
God.
Maybe I'll get like a refresher with my creature.
Oh god, we already have 4 views. What the fuck? Like 4 cumulative views, not 4 current views.
It is relatively uncommon. They're exceptionally sturdy, so it takes something very strong to break them. Oh, wrong emphasis there, but whatever.
I still can't believe like fucking The people in Crown of Thieves is published by fucking Broken Horn. That's the best coincidence, honestly. He looks like he might be about to tell you the story, but somehow you keep not learning the lesson where you should just chill and experience something instead of leaping to try to figure out before it happens. So fueled by enthusiasm for your newest spur of the moment decision, you stop listening to his lecture on troll biology and focus instead on zapping to the moment his phone broke.
Oh god, this is I'm not getting a good vibe from this ending.
Troll biology is probably super uninteresting anyway, and you'll come right back here after and be able to contribute more to the conversation. Oh god, what the fuck is going on in the background?
A lot of funky stuff, let's just say. the caption says so.
You pop into familiar nothingness, but instead of appearing at a point at the end of the path, you feel yourself split. It's like looking at a magic eye puzzle, but with your whole body. You try to concentrate to align the segments into a whole, but it's too late. I see someone I see, like, nuns in a congregation, and also something kind of Isaac in a rainbow afro, like a fucking clown. You think for a second it might be a cool new power, but that doesn't feel that different than before. Only just triple. It's like there's narrative precedent for... Precedent, not president. I mean, we already had Al Gore in the last stream, so it might be president.
Oh.
Is Al Gore president in this timeline?
Might just be.
For this moment, it feels like there's narrative precedent for this moment existing in more than one plane of truth. Unable to do anything else but sit there in space, contemplating this paradox you watch. He looks a little younger. Does he now? But not much. Oh, right. He's beating the shit out of a robot. But it's not the same as it was when you saw it before, however briefly. Then his movements had been smooth, even in their rage. Like he wasn't afraid until you showed up. Here in this half-present space, his movements are erratic. He swings wildly, unthinkingly, like there's nothing left inside him but one last flicker of fury. His teeth are gritted against tears, and he just looks so tired. You want to pull him back to make him rest. You see him reach the same conclusion, but not at all how you meant it. He just stops. The robot does not. You feel him close his eyes. At the same moment, you see another snapshot in time. Much further back. There's a little grub wobbling its way up a stalagmite in a cave. It's definitely a precarious pace, but it still somehow feels safe to you for some reason. Safe, but also, like, super violent. Who knows, there's a lot going on right now. Safe, but also super violent. Isn't that, the United States right now?
Yes.
He crawls to the top and roars a baby clicking roar. Eyeing a taller cave precipice, you see his little behind wiggle as he moves to jump. Over top that is another erquest, looking about the same as he does now, just plus one horn. Out for a stroll in the moonlight. This one is about to cross the street with a majestic herd with an EA. What?
God.
None of these writers went through a second draft, I swear to God.
I think you have to just assume that every single typo is on purpose at this point.
When a majestic herd of hoofbeats crests a faraway hill, he stops transfixed as the animals gallop across the path. He does not hear the approaching scuttle buggy. Is a scuttle buggy like a Volkswagen? Or
I don't think it is.
or is it just another English word I forgot about? You watch all
It's probably something in the lore.
You watch all of this from your floating void standpoint, and I'm unable to stop it. The arcs of Nerfall's lie in cosmic synchrony. Hair fanned out like a banner of defeat. The echo of the crack make horns. The horns make as they shatter reverberates in your teeth. Yeah, as all three Equiuses hit their respective grounds, they can't help. Double dash, no space. You can't help it. You've started to care about this guy a little bit. As the sound leaves you, all three of them turn their injured heads to look at you in unison. You freeze. Shit, that's probably not supposed to happen, right? You're just watching, you're not changing anything. You better know what you're doing, though, so you can never be sure. You zap immediately back to the present. Winded and dizzy, you feel deeply, suddenly corporeal. Like you do when you step off a boat onto the shore, but with each atom of your body separately and all at once. That is an interesting analogy, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing I feel when I step off a boat is the fucking lingering seasickness.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really feel. I haven't really boated enough to feel seasick though, so maybe I'm good. No idea.
Erquest is standing exactly where he was when you left, totally unchanged. Still yammering about anatomy. Good to know nothing got fucked up in the future after you.
Wait. You were there.
He pauses, shaking his head to clear as his memories realign.
I don't know how I didn't remember. I accepted your offer of friendship and you repaid me with this tomfoolery. You knew how it happened all this time, and yet you played ignorant, jockeying for position as someone in my trust, only to play me for a fool.
Oh, see, you didn't before. It wasn't until after you went back that this became the way things went. See, the way time travel works is...
Do not explain time travel to me. What do you take me for?
You're still reeling a bit from seeing him so vulnerable.
Books? Books. Okay.
By varying definitions of vulnerable, you guess, but still. You know you got this information from an unfair source, but now that you have it, you don't feel right just leaving. There's more to Erquest than you originally thought, and you didn't feel the chance to learn more about him slipping away.
I don't know what it is that you want from me, but you will not receive it.
Whatever is not getting to him at this moment, he clearly does not return it. And shit, he's starting to get pissed. sweat begins to bead at his temple. Your brain scrambling to grasp a hold of any thought that isn't your abject friendship failure latches onto the realization that sweat and all his hair somehow looks really good. Would now be a good time to ask him about what products he...
I don't think this alliance is going to work out. You will leave. I must get back to my business.
Your heart sinks as he turns his back to you, presses a button on the back of the robot's neck and rolls his shoulders.
Goodbye.
Why are we wearing a green screen?
We're wearing the Kanai's dress still, don't you remember?
Also, this looks exactly like ᴘᴏᴏᴏᴘᴏ's handwriting.
It looks something like you'd see in The Simpsons. God. We still have something to get through, though. Yeah.
I mean, we're fucking 100%ing this, so we might as well choose the wrong option first, because we already choose the last wrong option. Yippee. Yeah, no, Ephians looked super strong and even more pissed. You really, really do not want to be next in line to get disemboweled. If friendship with this guy is really meant to be, then you can reconnect with Gamzee as an intermediary. That sounds like a normal and cool time. Panic grips you as his heavy footsteps approach the door. Forgetting you have super useful zap powers specifically for use in time-sensitive panic situations, you turn and run. Fuck off! This is an anti-Deus Ex Machina.
This is anti-writing, like this is the opposite of how writing is supposed to be, you know?
Is the opposite of a Deus Ex Machina, Atheist Ex Machina?
Yes. God. I'll read more. Oh, this gets better. No.
You glance over your shoulder as you collide spectacularly with
Clank! Clank is... Clank jump scare. Sorry, I cut it off, but... Bro.
Oh my god, it's Al from 10 minutes ago.
Oh god.
Why is Clank, why are you always lurking? Until I mention Al Gore. Hi, Clank. I think you, like, single-handedly made the first meme for this channel, which is Click Adam Sandler.
Oh, I forgot that Adam Sandler is still in the stream and takes up, like, how big of a fraction is this?
It's barely 4%, but that's gonna change by the end of the game.
Yeah. I think he takes up roughly, I think, wait. Like, oh yeah, yeah. I think he takes 1/24th, actually. Roughly. Maybe. Based on my very eyeball calculations.
God, my saliva is starting to, like, get more viscous. I mean...
Why is saliva so appealing, by the way? Like... God...
I don't know
I
why.
heart emojis like.
I don't know why it's viscous, but I'm guessing it's like fucking tongue root mucus or something. Looking up
Ape.
from the brightly polished floor where you lay, inexplicably doused in milk and broken glass, you realize it wasn't a wall you hit. It's a glistening part pseudo-humanoid, part horse, cow, beast, person. I don't know what godforsaken this is, maybe. Where's the cow? All I see is to top this man. Get him out of my sight. You aren't really sure, but the fact that his top half looks kind of like a more dapper you fills you with the most cursed mixture of fear and curiosity you've felt thus far. He doesn't seem bothered by you at all, only anxiously trying to get by you. You try to stand up, but you sip on the milk and eat shit just as Erquest bursts through the door. They both tower over where you lay, stopping ineffectively in a burgeoning puddle of froth. God, is everyone in this house just made of muscle? You've had enough of this regular strength escape attempt shit. Bruised, humiliated, and covered in dairy. You zap on out of there. Oh god!
That's just the humiliated ending. Oh, and you get to see the fucking... No, you get to see the losers. Oh. Goodness.
Let me fucking screenshot from the stream because that that milk did not look like milk.
In the meantime, let me exert bodily functions, which aren't the ones that the Lucis does.
God damn it.
Thank you.
No, that's not right. Christ. Let me... For God's sake. Oh hey, it's already 1 AM. Christ. I mean, God, I have to go to the theater and then I have to go, like, get a Romanian passport. Like, God, this is... I have to be up early and it's already 1 AM, what the fuck? What am I even doing with my life? Okay, show off your group powers.
Gordon, we're so back. I got back and yeah, I shall read 4 more, but then food shall come eventually. But whatever, we read.
We read.
We read.
Great, you can do
We
that. Making
breed.
friendship. No, that's off stream. Making friendships happen.
So it's confirmed, you mean to say?
Making friendships happen is like that one skill you actually have. From what you can recall, you have a 100% success rate at it too. I almost said you had a 100% sex rate, which is
Jeez.
unproven in this game at least. So this budding rapport is safe in your hands.
Excellent.
You really weren't sure if he'd be down for this. It seemed like he might be come to kill you when you heard him stomping toward the door earlier.
Tell you? I would never.
Hold on. There. He cuts himself off as though he didn't intend to admit he didn't have it in him to murder you, and clears his throat.
First, I thought you might be Arthur, my Lucius. Oh god, is this...
Is this a
God.
tragedy version of Arthur?
Yes. Arthur. Trying to think of if there's anything else to this besides it being a tragedy. Let me see.
Arthur. Directly from Latin. Or Welsh. So in Old French it would be Artus, but that has no relation to this. So it's just Arthur, but fall French.
Okay. It's ridiculous looking back, though. You do share some sort of globular painted resemblance. How did you come to entangle yourself in my brawl only to immediately escape? Are you abnormally fast? I admit that particular method of being strong had not occurred to me, but I'm intrigued. I do like to test the limits of physical capability.
Oh no, you can just zap faces. It's a kind of strength maybe. If you want to define a superpower that way, you show off a bit since you know erquest likes demonstrations. You tell them about how all you have to do is think of the place or person you want to visit and pop. You bop to the top of a pile of robot parts and back in front of them on the floor, and like that, except anywhere.
I see. That is exceptional.
Oh god, he's vibrating.
Stream. Vibrating stream.
No! He sort of just starts quaking gently where he stands. He rubs his neck with his towel, but he's not really even sweating him anymore than he'd been already. It's as though oh, fuck off! In Square Enix's excitement, he forgot to sweat and just dabbed. And just dabbed by force of habit. I dab as a force of habit for sure. Is that a thing? Are you even noticing this shit? Why are you even noticing this shit?
Is it possible to bring along a pillion rider?
What, like zap a buddy with you? In answer, you extend an elbow for him to grab. His whole body is vibrating at this point. It literally says it. He reaches his hand out, but stops just before he touches you, like you might shock him. It's okay, it won't hurt, you say. His fingers twitch just above your elbow, and his mouth purses in distress. You're not really sure exactly what he's worried about, since you're extremely dangerous, but you let him have a moment to work through what he's nervous about. He takes a steadying breath. It's a little unsettling to see his face relax. Even briefly, into soft, calm lines. Flipped palm up, his hand slowly cradles your forearm from below. He nods. Double dash no space. A sharp, determined movement, double dash no space, and starts telling you what to do again.
Oh my god. You will take me with you, bro.
Oh god, this is homoerotic.
Yep. One moment. We'll stop at this huge reveal because there's the pita, but dinner has arrived, unfortunately, or fortunately. Okay. Sorry that I'm cutting out of this, but I shall be back after I eat.
For how long?
I'm thinking it will roughly be 20 minutes again, I hope, unless something drags on to absolute shit again. So you can put on some funnies on here if you want. Again. Bye bye for now.
With that, I think I'm gonna have a little brief interlude. With more pest request music, because that's not confusing. And we're starting off with fucking Kanaya's theme, because Kanaya's theme just sounds like it's from a Chinese historical drama, and I kind of like the style. You know. I mean, fucking old Chinese factors they are prominently. Wait, no, factors they are reconstructed old Chinese. Yeah, but fucking everything has the range of eyes variant. So I think approximately. What the fuck? Voiced by Fabio that are approximately implosive. Hello, I'm thinking of a sound native to South Africa. I want to know how to describe it linguistically. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, that's a flag. Oh god. Oh god, we already have 8 cumulative views. I fucking and in an attempt to fucking entertain you all while Craft is gone, I'm fucking reading Wikipedia, the Wikipedia article for bilabial approximants. What am I doing? Forever languages. Proto-Berber phonology. Ma na na da la ga ga ya va. Only a voice view of their stop. That's strange. A fa va sa za za ra la ya wa. Huh. What? Why did that? Why is the auto suggest seagull diarrhea? Who searched for that? Aim to add a diacritic to my ever expensive keyboard. E.B. Garmin does not have that. I wish Garmin was actually a good font that had proper Unicode support or actual proper like IPA support. But I guess I have to fucking rely on Gentium book class. And also Arial, I guess, but Arial isn't too sexy. I think I'm just gonna make it so that every voiced consonant has a pharyngeal has a pharyngalized version. So that's single labial. Then we have bilabial, which only has one sound. And then we have What? What? No, this looks pretty aggressive. Well, aggressive, not ingressive. These are all pretty aggressive.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi. And, working on proto-language. That's a lot of French-ized consonants.
Oh god.
But this is yeah. We have pest to say. Still don't know what voice volume means.
I assume that something will be voice acted later. Maybe. Okay.
This game was last updated in 2020. I somehow doubt that voice acting will be added later.
No idea. I mean, why else would there be voice volume? I don't know. Okay.
I think it
Her
might
name is
be just,
Nadia.
I think it might just be a holdover from, default Renti.
Could be. Anyways, we got an ᴘᴏᴏᴘᴏ reveal. Do you require any other information, or will that be sufficient?
You haven't heard of her, you don't think, but you feel an immediate surge of excitement about ᴘᴏᴏᴘᴏ. Mostly it's just the friendship thirst talking. But you can't help but feel like this is a connection that is supposed to be made, like it's something that matters. I parse this as friendship thirst talking and not friendship thirst talking.
Oh my god.
So, hey, Minema can rap. Shut the fuck up, bitch. She can't rap.
No.
You wrap away.
Hell no, you don't.
The best middle class exhibit in society, like when you wrap around is jolted. Like when you got yanked off the ride with fish under your gut. You land back exactly where you started.
That did not work. Did you mislead me?
No, it shouldn't work. You're not even high this time.
As impressive as the strength of your power is, perhaps you need to apply more attention to the more intricate details involved. She is an olive blood, very short and shamefully unkempt. This information will help.
I hope so. It's starting to look pretty tense, even with the fond note in his voice as he talks about his friend, about his messy friend. You give it another whirl, and then you feel it. That same weighty glare on the back of your neck, telling you don't belong. Oh, you got zapped blocked again. Also, that's the same.
That was the same guy.
Same opposing figure.
Oh god. You will try again.
Each word is ground out one at a time between its clenched teeth. Blood trickles through his cracks and his bite and out the corner of his lips. You really don't think it's going to work, but erquest looks like it's a second away from losing its shit, so reluctantly you comply.
Quit fucking trying to skip ahead. It's not going to work.
I don't like the fact that this is an actual humanoid. Like, in 3D.
Yeah.
That's gonna jump scare me. As you hurtle through
Me when I
space-
see humanoids.
No. Like, I want anime girls, not like 3D people with, you know.
This reminds me of the 1D gooning Twitter account, where they goon to one-dimensional women. You know?
As you
I wish I
hurtle-
was kidding.
What does 1D woman entail?
Line.
Oh yeah, Line Land. By the way, all the in a one-dimensional universe, in Lineland, vision would be totally meaningless because all you get to see is a single dot, and it doesn't even change size because
It could only change color, but even then, like,
Yeah.
how the fuck do you make anything work in 1D? Like,
it doesn't.
like matter, for example. You're supposed to have, like, you know, protons and like neutrons and then electrons orbiting around. How can you orbit in 1D? Or is matter just going to be handled differently from now on? Neat, I guess.
Also, light wouldn't be able to dissipate, so when you go further away from an object, it looks the same. It looks the same distance, so you don't need eyes anyways. Plus, there's no way to move
Any
around
light
from one.
receptor will do. Any light receptor would do. And also, there wouldn't be really anything to speak of, because, like, I'm trying to, like, put this into words, but, like, on 2D you can at least have some like huge mass somewhere that you can, you know, be on, but in 1D there's just there's no real way to put a mass and like have it interact with more than you know, a couple of things. I don't think you can have 1D Earth. That doesn't seem like it would work.
By the way...
In any case...
Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, have you heard of 1D chess?
Yeah. I should be pretty familiar with most of the chess variants, including you know, the 4D with time travel. That exists apparently.
As you heard with through space-time toward Etheus' Thor, you start to wonder if this is gonna be what happens now when you try to make friends. You accept this truth into your heart as your face accepts the impending wood planks. Aqueous lands on his feet a little ways away from you, his hands balled into fists, bellowing with impotent rage. He's not even saying words, just unleashing an agonized guttural wail. He punches an already dead robot torso leaning against a bookshelf. In punctuation... There's a lot of punctuation in this dialogue. In punctuation, he kicks its decapitated head, which explodes in a shower of bolts and sparks as the dust clears to see him dutifully wiping himself down, towel, breathing hard. He seems to have worked this anger out because he walks with purposeful grace, as though he learned it in Covision? No. Cotillion.
Cotillion, yeah.
Cotillion, but I don't like how that T has to be palatalized. And sits next to where you're still sort of laying on the floor. You're both silent for a beat. Etheus tugs at a lock of his hair, anxiously wrapping it around his finger. His hands fall to his lap.
I apologize for that display. The disappointment emotion is not my favorite. I feel better now, however. My morale lives very far away, so our paths have never been able to cross with me.
Fucking
I
hell.
finally get it now. Oh yeah, keep in mind, morale is the BFF essentially.
Yeah.
Whatever force is blocking us seems to wield significant narrative power, so I will respect its whims as above mine in status. For now.
You know, it happens. You're no stranger to the ups and downs of friendship. The trick is to know when to keep trying and when to fall back, no matter how futile it feels or how alone you are.
Your morale is impressive considering your circumstances.
That's probably mostly a compliment. Not really sure. Your circumstances definitely feel like they could be worse.
You are very sure of yourself. How do you manage this when you're the only one of your kind? Without a society to tell you how to act or feel, how do you know if you're living in the correct way? How do you know where you belong? Or if you belong?
Fucking ouch. That desire to belong is a yawning wound in your gut. Semicolon. think that's the first time I've noticed a semicolon in this fucking game.
Oh god.
You try not to let this rip too many stitches out of it. You never feel totally secure, you say. There's always fear, always doubt, always pain. But you find people in unlikely places. Make community when and where you can. Shit, you have belongings at what, like 8 people's houses by now? It's not the same as having your own spa, but it's definitely something. You started off on the defensive, but you realize it's true. So, really, you figure you're still defining yourself by your relationships to other people, but that can come from a good place, not just a twisted and forced one. You get wanting to know you're doing something right, unlocking your own mentally devised set of achievements for that sweet dopamine rush, but leaning on a fucked up social system for direction and validation isn't really gonna help him, and it definitely isn't helping many others. You don't need that to figure yourself out. His brows furrow, and you can almost hear a couple of the... what the fuck? 4,672 rigid batteries. No, barriers in his brain creaking open. It's not just other people, you think. You find strength. Oh, double dash no space. Oh, sorry, strength. Is that right? Double dash strength in all caps. What distinction is there?
I think, this is meant to imply that they immediately could correct themselves. Maybe?
Yeah, why is it in all caps? Like...
the strength being in all caps is an aqueous thing, I guess. Because, as you see, he just trains his strength by beating those clankers to death.
In double dash no space in your own self too. You've met a lot of people and learned a lot of ways to be, but you're still working on what that means for you.
No, it is not right, but I appreciate the attempt. This type of understanding does not come easy to me, but I believe I am following. In my case, I've striven to locate and, retool the edge of my own ability. Physical prowess is a relatively typical indigo trait, but I'm abnormally strong. I've worked to own it in an attempt to make sense of myself and why I am like this. Reigning in an aberrant trait and defining myself by it.
He gestures to the god-awful robot mask and then flexes his hand. The blood has coagulated since the two started talking. He stares at it.
This way of thinking may not always be a good thing, however. Certain habits are difficult to break. Though there are loopholes in every rule, I often lose track of which regulations I actually enjoy following, and which I just do not know how to disregard. At least with this hobby, all the stakes are under my control, with no chance of others getting hurt.
Unless they have had...
Hi.
What? Hi.
This game's amazing. Wow, this game is great.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi? Yeah. What? Don't do that on stream.
God.
Unless we haphazardly zap in between your fight
Haphazardly.
and your friendship. No.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
What? You said that.
His smile is as broken and rigid as it was the first time, but it feels different. Backed by the rough warmth of his laugh.
Yes. Do not
Yes.
do that again. Next time, you will zap to the front door and Arthur will let you in.
Next time, you think, and smile back.
Great voice acting, guys. Really, really good.
Thank you.
It was...
I didn't mean unicorn.
God.
I only meant Craft. Craft has the best voice acting.
How so?
Yeah, I agree.
How? I'm pretty sure we messed up by doing the voice acting for Karkat and Kanaya wrong. So I like the thumbnail for the third stream, but not
Nobody
exactly
asked
like
for
the
your opinion.
Okay, bro. Fine.
Yay.
It's time for Terezi. Do you want to swap Aritar to narrate or anything?
I mean, who would be better to voice Terezi?
Terezi is another type of crazy bitch. So,
Are we talking like a shrill voice or a? Because I can.
like a no, like a. I'm pretty sure Terezi should be like borderline crazy sounding. Not in the same fashion you did Riska nor Kanaya. Well, Kanaya wasn't crazy. But... God.
I think I'm just gonna go for like what I think the Joker is.
I want to see that.
Oh, see nothing. I see.
Yeah, that means I should probably read then. Alright.
Really? Wow.
On some real shit. Why do you have so much saliva, bro? Cute. Okay.
I got this.
Oh, oh.
I got this.
Okay, bro, okay, no. Ow, that's loud though. Okay, go back to reading, please. I don't want to hear USB sticks. God. Okay. It's a cool, breezy evening. Violet leaves
Guys?
crunch under your feet as you stroll
man,
through
was in the
the
Sparta.
animating forest. Not an environment you're used to on this planet, that's for sure. You'd be lapping up at the serenity like a thirsty dog at the Zen fountain.
What?
Instead, you're brooding. So many new friends, all of them a special breed of sad. You don't like seeing sad people, so you've done everything in your power to fix them. Slumber party, matchmaking, throwing a giant spider into a volcano. The smiles your new friends greet you with are all the proof you need that you've been doing good work. And yet, you can't help but wonder how much of a difference any of this really makes. Especially on Alternia, you've gathered that even if one of these kids avoids being murdered by an insectoid eugenics robot, they'll just wind up conscripted into a lifetime of military service under a colonial empire.
Fun.
Which makes it really hard to believe that inducing a few bouts of revelatory catharsis will ultimately amount to much. It's a depressing thought, and you're not entirely sure what to do with it. Which is why I came out here. Nothing better for the soul than a nature hike, right? Maybe after a nice long walk, you'll come out right as... Hey, is that a treehouse? Wait, who is even... Is it me still? Ouch! Corn, now you come in. Now it's time for the absolute...
It's fucking 2 a.m. How the fuck am I supposed to do the jerker voice?
We could just move this stream to later and just completely change the topic of this one, if that's fine, because I really don't want to like completely fuck up the rest either, and I cannot really yell either. Or like, do the jongleur voice, that is. No, no, not the...
I got this.
What?
You did the like jongleur laugh thingy that he do.
Mm,
Fuck.
go kill yourself. That's okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do because like... not sure.
I just
Pretty
told
sure
you.
I wouldn't do Teresi
Hey.
justice either. I
What?
don't know.
So me.
Bro. You have to now put money into the So You Hate Me jar, which exists.
Yeah. Fuck.
I assume
I
that
still haven't updated my
Euro.
role color. Don't trust that
€1.
person in quotation marks.
Are we fucking stalling now? What the fuck are we doing?
You've been stalling changing my role color for a while. You bitch, because you hate me. You clearly hate me, and you just want.
Did you say
into the
fucking-
jar.
You want me to die in a death. You want me to death and die with.
Okay.
Are we stalling?
Sounds like we are. What?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Fuck. Onto the fucking onto the fucking thing. Onto fucking reading.
Good job.
Good job
on
reading,
fucking
bro.
Reading pest control twist.
Okay, wait, have you seen the thumbnails for
Yes.
for
Yes.
for
Yes.
What's your
What do you think
favorite
of
one
them?
so far?
The pest request on it.
Yeah.
do you have any idea of how little that narrows it down?
You need to commit suicide.
Which one of
You
us?
cannot say that. TOS, TOS.
Obama isn't president anymore. Ouch, is very criminal.
Wait, coin. Coin. Hold on.
Yeah.
Look.
Unemployment wizards
Unconfused and laborers.
God. Okay. Wait, no one of us has read the Terezi line. Oh.
I already did, like, fucking...
Oh. Okay.
Great, more shenanigans.
Yeah, that's how it should be pronounced. More shenanigans.
Okay.
I just simultaneously whipped a Nade.
You won't
Don't
lie
do
and
that,
see
that's
the
satanic.
prospect of making friends with a spooky
No,
shark
it literally
in
is satanic.
glaringly red shades isn't appealing, but criminal doesn't leave a great
Look.
taste in your mouth.
Look,
What?
coin. It's satanic.
Baphomet.
Where's this username Batman? Where's Batman saying this?
You'll never whip Nene again.
Okay. When you try to move, well,
Mhm.
you don't, because you're
Yeah.
tied to a chair. Strike 2 on the bad taste scorecard. Probably shouldn't stick around for strike 3. In a moment of uncharacteristic self-preservation, you close your eyes and attempt to zap away.
For
But
real, please?
you can't? Your head hurts and your vision is still kind of hazy, which might imply brain damage on account of your surprised wagging. With your luck, that probably means your superpowers are permanently broken. Typical.
No.
Literally 1984. You should.
You fucking have to fucking hurry up.
Okay. Oh god. Looking up at your captor again, you can't help thinking the specs are a bit extra. What kind of loser wears big angular sunglasses like that anyway?
Oh god, what the fuck? You would certainly be one to judge if you had the legal authority to do so.
That's too deep into the junkler, mate. That's enough.
That was me genuinely laughing at how I lost my breath at the end of that.
Oh, you lost your breath. Breath.
A fashionable dress like this with blood is as deliciously red as yours.
Deliciously. Are you stupid?
Return to stupid mode.
Stupid? The
You should, like,
hypocrisy
tap
on
your
you
head
seems
and
like
it will
fragrant
work.
pussy.
It will go like that if you tap your head, you know, like it go boing.
You know what happens when I touch you? It go like fucking
We're on stream.
Okay, you
Oh,
already
yeah.
make me moan on stream anyway, so
The hypocrisy on you stinks like a
it's
fragrant
like
pus.
fragrant pussy.
Gross. Jeez, what's up with these aliens and their hang-ups about blood?
Blood.
Hang-ups. Gallows humor is an admirable quality. But such crowd-pleasing theatrics will not
Theatrics.
spare you from the full weight of the law.
Law.
Is that a falcon axe? That's kind of shit.
A bizarre tableau unfolds before you. Stuffed dragons and benches, big angry monster, empty noose dangling next to a window. I was about to make a very TOS joke there.
Do it, do it.
No.
That's copyrighted music, so it's you get banned.
Are you going to make? Are you about to make a severe lapse in judgment?
I'm gonna have a severe collapse.
I mean, we're in a forest. We're literally in a forest.
God damn it!
Oh, it's fun. The body of suicide first.
It made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Okay, but can you continue now? Like, are you
Okay.
stupid?
Looks like you've just wandered into a courtroom drama.
Wrong.
Much to your relief, your kidnapper isn't a shark. And you have to admit, the glasses do come together in the ensemble. But it's instead a short, stocky troll girl in a short-sleeved turtleneck and a pair of garish red Crocs. The fashion on this one is staggering, especially with the... Is that a sword cane with a dragon's head?
I honestly prefer the idea that it's a fucking falcon axe. It is, because I'm blind and cool. But make no mistake, I don't need eyes to smell how guilty you taste.
Wow. Is every sentence that tumbles out of this troll's mouth going to be weird and uncomfortable?
Yes, but not from you, cherry cheeks. His honorable tyranny will only tolerate so much banter before holding you in contempt.
True.
You might be developing some contempt yourself, if you're being honest.
Sorry.
Unless you want to be squeezed until your organs burst from your eyes, you can check the... What the fuck?
The break down.
You can check the back law. You can check the back talk and let the prosecution get to work.
The back blob?
The black block.
Black blob stream.
The crackpot?
Is that what being held in contempt means?
What?
Yes.
Oh. So.
Fine. You guess you'll be polite and stop interrupting.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Right. Now that we have the preamble out of the way,
There's a ding from a computer and their posture immediately switches from confident to frustrated.
hold on.
She strides over to her husk tops, tapping the gleaming edge of her cane in front of her as she goes. You wonder what kind of miraculous accessibility contraptions exist on this planet that a blind person can just use.
I like how A just fucking... I like how this is here when I literally just accidentally pressed A on accident.
Is she licking the monitor? This reminds me of a certain someone. IRL. Well, that word is a bit funny to use. Because I don't know what the fuck it means anymore for me. Who... Considering I have met up with people now, what does it mean to... Whatever. Yeah, she's licking her filthy fucking computer monitor, just slathering up with her teal-tinted saliva, going at it like a husband greeting his war wife after 20 years at sea. God, the analogies really bring this to life. On some real shit.
Why? Sorry, give me a second.
No problem, you say. Not like you're going anywhere. Haha. Okay, she's distracted. That would be a great time to go somewhere. Your powers still seem to be on the fritz, but you think the weight of your incredible ass might shatter this chair if you could get some leverage. Wait it out, or get some leverage.
Spoon time.
God.
Get some leverage.
You lean forward onto your feet, take a deep breath, and then hop backwards as hard as you can. It worked. You scramble up out of the broken chair as your captor turns towards you.
What the fuck?
You try to run, but the rope is still around your legs, has other plans as you trip, try to catch your weight, fail, and just sort of let the momentum of your vaudeville and tumble carry you across the room. You slam into your captor and send both of you flying out of the window. Oh, this is way higher up than you thought. You grab onto her and pray for your life. Hey, you're not falling. That's a relief. Congratulate your agile friend on her quick reflexes and... Oh. Oh no. You've heard of a hung jury, but this is ridiculous.
What is even going on in this picture?
As we managed to fall out of the treehouse, we managed to hang her. Apparently.
Oh, that's the news.
Yeah.
So it turns out we really did make a severe lapse in judgment.
Fuck! Oh god. I didn't expect to pull a Logan Paul in a visual novel.
Okay, let's wait it out.
You decide it's best to wait this out. The sword and noose are a bit worrying, but with the plush toys and chalk drawings, it strikes you that this is probably the closest thing Alternia has to a tea party, which would be adorable if it weren't so depressing. Playing along seems like a prime friend-making activity. Besides, whoever got hurt in a court of law? After a few brusque keystrokes, bro. Keystrokes.
I think you may be having a bit of a stroke.
She strolls back to her place in the center of the room.
Not a word and half a sweep, and now she won't shut up.
You asked who she was talking to.
Just some dumb angry girl who needs to leave me alone until the heat death of the universe. Who even cares anyway? Not me, that's who. Or not me. Where were we?
Crimes?
Crimes. You're here today to face the highest justice under my authority as Premier League affiliated Wait, what the fuck is Legislator? Oh, Legislator.
Yes. Also portmanteau.
As Premier League affiliated legislator in training of His Honorable Tyranny's court. Also, Premier is spelt wrong. It's Premier without an E. It's Premier League. This is Premier League. Which this live stream is not, because it's a live stream, not a premiere. Or premiere. Fuck.
God.
And it is said, and it is with said authority, that I accuse you with the most grievous of crimes against the Empire of her imperious... Wait. Of her imperious condescension.
Uh-oh. What crime would that possibly be? Breaking and entering? Doping with a clown? You guess you should technically nail you down as an accomplice to murder, but...
The crime of existing.
What? You're waiting for the other shoe to drop, but the damn thing just seems to be stuck up there. What did she say about being in training? You're beginning to wonder if this, what does she call it? Slice-later? Prosecutioner? Public dexterpedist? We're beginning to wonder if this murder lawyer actually knows what the hell she's talking about.
You think I'm making this up? Do I really look like the kind of girl who would randomly commit unprompted and justified murder on a whim?
Look, you've made some weird fucking trolls on this planet, and they seem to... they all seem to have a pretty less fair attitude about murder, so... laissez-faire, I think. God.
No, you know what? Fine. If you're gonna be a pedantic snot-nubbed little wiggler about it, I'll just recite the whole fucking law verbatim. Article 5. Oh no, Article 5.
Oh god.
Subsection 11. Paragraph 68 of the second new codes of the attorney and jurisprudence. Interesting term. The attorney and jurisprudence describe your crime as... Oh Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
You don't have to do like partly laughing bit. I think that voice by itself is like good. I think.
I'm already getting dizzy anyway.
Like less jonkler, please. Same vibe but less jonkler.
What, you don't like the jonker voice?
I mean, it's like fine for Teresi purposes, but your voice is dying, bro. One cannot possibly keep this up.
Bet.
Bro. You're stubborn.
I mean, that's probably the most accurate word to describe me.
I don't think so. I think there are some better descriptors that I shouldn't say on stream. But I mean, a lot of stuff has already passed on stream, so it's like... I don't even know anymore, bro. Whatever, you're free to read that in whatever voice you want, but like... It's long.
Yeah, I'm just gonna recite it in a normal-ish voice. Because this is a text. Having been or possessing the capacity to be in need of material resource consumption for the purpose of controlling biological expiry, existing in, of, around, or through Imperial territory as one of unclassifiable sanguination, mutant, of one of extrasolar origin, alien, or one who plans to commit, has committed, or may possess the capacity to commit high crimes and fish demeanors against her imperial condescension, criminal. There. Happy now?
Dang, this girl really knows her stuff.
Of course I do. I'm not some fly-by-lunar psychotroslaughter consultant, I'm a fucking professional.
Clearly, how could you question our expertise on the subject of what is and is not technically a crime when there's so many books piled up haphazardly? You definitely are existing as an alien after all, and you guess that does by definition make you a criminal. And from the look of that news, you doubt the punishment is something as quaint as being thrown in the slammer. So is there an appeals process, or... She springs forward with surprising agility and presses her face right up against yours, sniffing. What the fuck? Why? With alarming enthusiasm.
Is this game an awakening for some people?
Bro. It likely is.
What are the content warnings for this?
I would assume hanging, yeah.
Hanging.
No shit.
Drug use.
Oh yeah, we're getting Gamzee too, essentially.
Your game of candied apple ignorance may convince the pan-scrambled clown fuckers in the gypsies, but I smell the deception dripping off you like a delicious marmalade. You have to do better than this if you really want to.
You sniffed.
Want to.
She sniffs again.
Did Kanaya make the dress?
Oh, looking out.
Also, I just realized this is the sky through the tree and not a hand. Ah, God, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, you say. You and her are great friends, the best. In fact, you think she should message Kanaya right now to clear all this up, you know, like a character witness?
I've witnessed your character plenty, and it is as bland as they come.
But certainly not the worst contemplative noise you've ever heard.
I may have misjudged you. If you tell anyone I said that, I'm going to cut off your arms and use them to fingerprint bulges on your face until you bleed to death.
You decide that keeping this pointlessly mundane secret is definitely in your best interest. So, does this mean you're free to go?
Not so fast. May have implies possibility, not certainty. Maybe Hanaya gave you this dress because she loves you. Or maybe you pressured her into it circumstantially. Maybe you're a delightfully clueless and well-intentioned interloper from beyond the stars. Or maybe you were sent here as a sleeper agent to learn our weaknesses so that the entities controlling you can sabotage our future. In cases such as these, I find the best course of action is to leave the verdict up to chance.
She produces a double-headed coin with one side scratched out, and you immediately know exactly where this is going.
The terms are simple. Heads and I release you from your bonds. Tails and I release you from being alive.
She really about to take you up like a gangster who just betrayed their duality-themed mob boss? Before you can request a last Saturday morning cartoon solution, she flips the coin into the air.
It bends on the edge, doesn't it?
Would be really funny. Remember that bit happening in real life?
Yeah, but I don't think this is gonna be happening because it's in her hand.
Yeah.
And also you can manipulate a coin flip in your hand a lot.
Yes. Well, this is bad. It's bad and it kind of makes you angry.
But
This doesn't make This doesn't make sense. You didn't do anything, but here you are with a 50-50 chance of getting murked by a jovial gremlin anyway. Does she think this is normal? You had this clear enough that you could zap away if you really tried, but something about this murder lawyer is stuck in your craw. Her devotion to justice is obvious, but it's a twisted and brutal justice, streamlined for violence and painfully efficient in enabling exactly that. If this mock trial is anything to go by, this is the same system that requires insectoid eugenics robots to keep the peace after all. There's so much wrong here, and she doesn't even see it. Like, metaphorically see it.
oh, fuck off.
The coin is falling. Every rotation brings you closer to a fate that, regardless of outcome, wouldn't be fair. You just like to think about what should be fair. Just like that, you're standing next to her. With a scream, you snatch her coin out of the air and hurl it furforce through the window.
Coin.
Sorry, you shout, but she can't expect you to just accept the whims of chance when you're in the line.
Why not?
Because that sucks. It's lame and dumb and really cliche. What is she, a comic book villain?
Am I supposed to know what that is?
You don't know? Troll culture seems to have a lot of really arbitrary similarities to human culture, and it's honestly very confusing. But that's beside the point. With a broad sweep of your armor, you gesture at her drawing of the honorary Tyrannosaurus or whatever, and ask what he would think of your little stunt just now.
What? Oh. Try wasn't for him. Yeah, like it is, but everyone knows he's just a big hungry monster.
Then who?
It's for the audience, obviously. By the time you make it to the stand, you're basically dead already.
Don't the accused get a chance to defend themselves?
Defend? Only the outrageously guilty would ever think to defend themselves in a court of law.
Wow, that's fucked up. What's the point of even having a trial then?
Besides the sheer pleasure of watching out the hope slowly drain from someone's eyes as they confront their imminently approaching inevitably gruesome execution.
Yeah, besides that.
It's a warning to the seditious of what happens when they cross the line.
And that line is, existing?
Yep.
The nonchalance of her answer underlines just how upsetting all of this really is. You remember the law she recited, and one part in particular sticks out to you. Unclassifiable sanguination. Didn't Karkat try to commiserate with you about having mutant blood or something?
You know Karkat too? I keep waiting for him to fuss about team leaders, but now he won't shut up about this thing he calls a Dave.
Yes!
Everyone was so worked up about the game, and now they're just over it suddenly.
Yeah, that's your fault. Their cat would probably have a nuclear conniption if he knew you were about to say this, but you ask her if she's aware of his blood color.
Of course I'm aware of it. What do you think I am? Blind?
Yes. Karkat's a mutant, right? If you remember correctly, that makes him guilty of the same crime you are. Her expression turns sour, and you can tell this is something she spent a lot of time trying not to think about. I figure she avoided summarily executing you because you're friends with her friends, so she would probably avoid killing Karkat as well. That's a good thing. Great, in fact. You cannot stress enough how awesome that is. But doesn't that strike her as a bit hypocritical? Making exceptions for friends? Does she think that everyone else who dies at the court or gets called in her own hives deserves what they get, just because she doesn't know them personally?
Doesn't matter what I think. This is just how things are. It sucks, but it would suck a lot worse to be killed for saying so. And then who would protect Karkat? Who would protect... I can't help everyone's cherry cheeks. I can barely help my friends. Maybe if I stick to it long enough, I can change things from the inside. That's the best any of us can hope for.
I guess that doesn't sound like the worst plan. In fact, it kind of reminds you of who? You feel a sadness well up in your heart so fast and heavy that it knocks you over into her, and without meaning to. Zap. Oh. Your vision is swimming. Voices echo in your head, but you can't pick any of them out. You look around and... T-pose, A-pose, A-pose, please.
A-pose, man.
Something is watching you. Not maliciously, not yet. It's just observing from a curious distance. Not that you can do anything about it while you're clutching your head and trying to put your memories together. You've been circling around this awful familiar feeling ever since you left Earth, drawn towards it like a singularity, but the closer you get, the less it makes sense.
What the fuck just happened? Did you kill me just now? Is this troll hell?
Troll hell? Do trolls not have an actual name for... Wait, she's here too?
Here seems like an ambitious description. It's more of an ambiguous nexus of metaphysical realities.
That's an awfully specific description. Has she been here before?
No, but I've tasted places like it in my dreams.
Synesthesia mentioned... Great, even more shenanigans.
I mean, she is blind, so I imagine her dreams are, you know.
I mean, I guess, but like, still, how does she? Oh, I guess it's like all senses that you know you're in here, So I bet you would probably taste the Apos guy if he was there.
Oh god.
You know?
Oh god, what does this entail?
Uh, it entails that I don't want to think about about that ever again, bro. Know what to tell you. Also, phrasing. You look around and try to get your bearings, but nothing seems to be in focus. It's all too low resolution, simultaneously too bright and too dark to make sense of.
You okay over there, Cherry Cheeks? Your butt smells really loud right now.
You wouldn't know how to react to that, even if you weren't having a memory-induced thought seizure. The pieces are too far apart, and you can't quite put it together, but you remember. Friends? Bits of memory hit you, sudden flashes of joy, of violence, smiling faces, crying faces, bodies, plans. Hope that the world could be made into a better place.
What are you mumbling about? If you fry your think pan, at least let me in on it so I can participate.
You tell her what you can remember, which isn't much.
I just realized this is starting to be less Jonkler and just a combination of Arcade and Frisco.
Yes. Also, technically, at the start it was very Gamzee-coded. Kind of. Friends, sadness, dissatisfaction. People who are deeply unhappy with the state of Alternia and face the violence from all sides, just as your new friends do today. Some of them want to change it from the inside, and you remember believing that they could. But now you get the sense that a lot of time has passed between now and then, and it doesn't seem like Alternia has gotten much better. In fact, it may have gotten worse. Seems like whatever it was that your friends tried to do, they failed.
Of course they did.
What does she mean by that?
Even in the context of time-traveling amnesia cover stories, not hard to believe. Compelling idiots have good ideas all the time. That doesn't change the fact that they're idiots. Which is why I'm going to see for everyone. Our heads and trails ripped out by a swarm of drones and die like the scrubs they were. I am many things, Cherry Cheeks. An idiot is not one of them.
He flashes a bright and pointed smile, filled with a confidence that you believe with every atom in your body. But you're pretty sure she's not the first person to make you feel that way. Idiots or not, the friends you used to have were just as sure of themselves as she is now. And what good did it do? Honestly, doubt that intelligence or competence has much to do with it at all. Think about the drones you barely avoided with Garcad's Hive, and your brief exposure to what this planet calls a criminal justice system. Were as violent as unjust as things could be on Earth, at least there was some pretext existed to serve the people. Here it's just murder. You aren't sure that's a system that anyone can salvage. Her smile melts into a frown, and you really should ask what this troll's name is. Darcy doesn't sound particularly happy, as she slumps against the debatably excellent wall and slides down into the crouch. Her face is a mask of barely contained emotion.
How Garcad would like you. You're very depressing. I read various Yuri somehow.
No. No. Wait, Yuri stream?
Are we back to the Yuri stream?
Yes. You chuckle and sit down at a respectable distance away from her. You definitely don't mean to be depressing, but you have a knack for digging up drama. The hazards of forging new friendships, you guess?
Riska's thoughts right now, she derisively laughed herself into an aneurysm.
Resi knows Riska.
That's one way to put it. We were practically sisters before she broke the rules and ruined everything. How do you know her?
Oh, you know, you played some FLARP, killed some kids, felt guilty about it, threw Riska's mom into a volcano.
Wow, you really have gotten her. What's a mom?
You'd think that was just about the saddest thing you ever heard get said if you didn't already know what a lusus was.
You killed her, Lucis? So she's... That explains why she's been messaging me.
Thirsty's laughing, but it doesn't sound like any laughter you've ever heard.
I can't believe it. Figures of shit. I was just in time for me to have my own identity crisis. And I bet she thinks everything's supposed to be fine between us now just because. Wanna know that secret, cherry cheeks?
Might as well add another one on the pile, you say.
I have no idea what. I never have. And now I don't think I ever will.
Whoa, that's bleak. Guess you're sorry?
It's not your fault. And Toby, I think I didn't already know.
Her lips are trembling as she reaches behind her and pulls out a box of chalk, and then removes the rift piece. You think that this is a weird time for artistic expression, but... Oh, she's eating it. Oh my god, is that a Susie reference?
I mean...
That's supposed to be Edenbrook.
Toby Fox worked on this game. Technically.
God. There's offers you a piece. You don't want to be rude, but you also really don't want to eat chalk. She shrugs and crunches on it like an unshelled lobster. You guess you have to take that in stride. The more important thing is that Theresy is inconsolably sad, which sucks because you're the only person in a position to console her.
Do we give her a hug or do the distraction dance?
As always, we have to do a flippy. Or LARPing, Wait, hold on. This reminds me of the index nurse father who literally doesn't make any decision on his own and relies on the machine, on the device to tell him everything. Here's a funny gif of him.
Okay, let me... That's a nice chord, let me save that. Okay. Okay, let me throw the spoon at the piano and see what note it gives.
Oh god.
Inconclusive. Okay. Give her distraction.
You heave out a mournful sigh. Alternia is a meat grinder fine-tuned to pulverize anyone who tries to gum up the works. Maybe there's something to be done, but you don't think either of you are going to be the ones to do it.
Yeah. Why bother, right? You're just fine without me anyway.
When you look over at her, you see she's doing her very best to hide her tears. That's no good. You may be lost in the cynical ennui of political burnout, but that doesn't mean you can't just sit by and watch your new pal descend into abject disarray. What you do need is a distraction. Oh yeah, also we're in the Apo's cavern still. What you need is a clown. You grab Terezi's hand and think the happiest, honkiest thoughts you can muster, and just like that, zap. You're right there in the living room of your dear friend Gamzee. What a sight for sore eyes is this jovial cut-up of a drug-addled juggalo.
Okay, I kind of like this line way too much. What a sight for sore eyes is this jovial cut-up of the drug-addled juggalo. That kind of reads awful, but I like it.
But the sound is funny. Very.
Also, the alliteration between jovial and drug-addled juggalo. Yes, because R in English is fucking stupid. I say drug with like a J sound because palatalization. R palatalizes, which in English, which is not a pleasant thing to think about. Why does the English exist?
It's 3 languages and a trench coat. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Oh yeah, I'll do his voice. I did it last time. What the fucking motherfucker? With comical slowness, he dive bombs away from me over his couch and into a pile of horns. A chaotic cacophony sends Gamzee into a chorus of screams. You elbow Terezi. Smell that? How can she possibly think about the crushing impossibility of making the world a better place when this fellow's acting like such a fool? Her frown is unwavering as Gamzee clambers back up to his feet. That was a righteous motherfucking miracle what you just gone all up and did in front of me. Got me scared tonk-wise right into the horn pile, my brother. It's a real good thing I'm tripping the pie clown-tastic right now, otherwise my bomb biscuit might have flipped certain ways hard enough to make me be all violent on a motherfucker. The smell is nothing if not cordially unhinged.
Hey, Gams.
Terezi? Well, fuck me all situationally up. What'd it do, my sister?
It do too much.
Shit, man, that's some bad news to hear. Now that I'm looking up at you, motherfuckers, you seem pretty hellaciously burdened, like in the soul that we have. Hellaciously is such a good word, bro.
Hellaciously? Oh, jeez.
You agree that you do all have souls, probably. That's the answer you was looking for, right?
If I have a soul, far-tasting slime stuck on the bottom of a ground posture covering.
You mean a shoe?
Whatever.
What? Oh. Well, I don't know what you two hosts have scribbled down on your planner for tonight, but if it's the word what has you very-eyed, he thinks maybe you should be getting to have your think pants all up in some pie pants, my mans. Oh, screen that and put in the highlights, bro. That was. That's not a bad idea. What better distraction from the dystopic nightmare of Alternate than the warm, comforting embers of hallucinogenic drugs? God.
What message does this game have?
Say yes to drugs. Therese seems momentarily unsure, like some sensible part of her is desperately begging her to do literally anything else.
Fuck it.
She plops down on the couch with determination, sinking into it like a sack of disillusioned potatoes. That is directly the noise what I like to hear. Gamzee slithers down next to her and puts an arm over Therese's shoulder. She tenses up but doesn't push him away. God. Some bullshit. What about you, Miracle Femsta? Do you want to be getting all in with this? He pats the seat next to him with a delightful grin. You think you'd feel the same tug of reason Therese felt, but you'll be damned if you pretend to have more sense than a lawyer. Besides, you're having a hard time imagining anywhere you'd rather be than in the arms of a fragrant clown. He puts his arm around your shoulders as you sit and try to make yourself comfortable. Now, ain't this just the most fucking snuggle sesh there ever was? Bro. God. You see Therese sniff at an open, half-empty Fago bottle before taking a big swig. Pass me some of that wicked elixir, my sister. He takes his own demure sip, gargling as he sucks from the bottle. By the time he passes it to you, you're pretty sure it's more backwash than Fago. Oh god. Which is there more Fago than none, you guess? It is without a doubt the most vile combination of taste and viscosity you have ever put into your body, but hey, at least now you're not thinking about politics. As you toss the empty bottle to the ground, already lost in a stupefied haze, you glance over at your new pal Therese. She doesn't look happy, but at least she doesn't look sad. Goal accomplished, you guess? Wasted. I know what to think of this ending. We're busted, bro. We're busted on Gamzee drool. It sucks. This ending unironically sucks.
I mean, we are obviously, you know.
Yes.
100% this. Hey, post guy.
You don't know how to fix this. You don't know how to make Therese feel better. The best you can think of to do is put your arms around her. Despite the fact that you're a complete stranger who basically just kidnapped her, she welcomes the Empress.
I hate her for what she did. No, that's Karkat. That's a bit too low for, you know, that's getting Karkat territory. Not to me, but to our friends. Oh! But to moreover, after our tryst, we cut ties. My hope was that she would avoid hurting anyone else. But deep down I knew I would have to kill her eventually. In the name of justice. She did terrible things, but so did I. We didn't know them together. culpable. I didn't blame her for something we did each other.
You think it's regrettably nature to blame the person in front of you when you get hurt, especially when the real problem is too big and esoteric to stab through the chest with a sword cane.
It's what she did because she had to. So did I. We both deserve the revenge we brought on each other. But we were all victims of the big picture. It made us what we are. Ensured we would do what we did. Maybe the new injustice started there. And when we fight, whoever painted that picture smiles similar. Because they know they've already won.
He sits up a little straighter and you feel your spine follow suit almost on its own.
Fuck that.
Terezi slips out of your arms and stands up, pulling you to your feet with her. Her entire demeanor has changed. She's basically vibrating with determination.
Oh, it's this vibrating chain again. Nope. Take me to Vriska's hive. I'm assuming that's a thing you can do.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing you can do. Your mind is still buzzing, but talking to Terezi has calmed that storm just enough for you to focus. As you take her hand, you spare a last look around this bizarre, impossible space. You still feel watched, but it's distant now. Maybe even approving?
Oh, so it's a post guy's SCP Foundation hallway, but he's letting us inside.
God. You have so many questions, but those will have to wait. Right now, you've got work to do. Zap. Before you even see where you've landed, Terezi marches up to a very surprised Vriska and backs her up against the wall. She stops just a few feet away, looking up at the cerulean spider girl with anger on her face. Despite their difference in stature, Vriska is intimidated. You cut her off guard and Terezi is unflinching. The room is completely silent. You see Terezi clenching her fists. She looks one wrong move away from unleashing hell. This isn't quite what you had in mind when you brought her here, and you really hope your new friends aren't about to fight each other. Something there changes. You aren't entirely sure what's happening, but something is definitely happening, and you figure it's best to just cross your arms and pretend you don't exist. Terezi's posture softens, her hands relax as she breathes a soft sigh. Vriska straightens up, letting her own tension dissipate. Guess you're feeling a little less tense yourself?
What?
It's my... God.
The fucking eyebrows. The fucking eyebrows are so fucking cursed.
Vriska cracks a hesitant smile. Terezi leans back. She's sniffing the air intensely, which feels like a good sign. Everyone is getting a little looser, a little more casual. Definitely an improvement. They both start cackling, snapping their knees like they just heard the most hilarious knock-knock joke in history. You'd sure like to get in on the joke too, but you figure it would probably be rude to ask.
I mean, laughter, you know, kind of evolved as a form to, you know,
Release tension, indeed.
Yeah, because the predator's gone. But this is trolls and not humans, so I'm not sure how that would work, but parallel evolution.
Way to cope with the drones, I guess. One of the ways to cope with the drones, aside from, you know, drugs. Or hiding. Why are they all... And then they hug?
Eerie?
Your stream too!
Oh my god!
Awesome. You are not exactly sure what just happened, but you figure out hugging is a powerful platonic friend activity, even when we're in the worst of times. It's gotten you this far, after all. Yeah, that's all this is. Just two gal pals hugging it out. It's so sweet you could cry. When they separate, Therese meanders over to a window overlooking the pit where Eriska's Lucis used to live.
No, she is dead. Oh, fuck off. Briska dialogue. Okay, I have to, like, mentally prepare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm real broken up about it too.
Eriska winks at you. God.
How does winking with one eye work? No,
I would assume something with the deliberacy of the motion. Of the eyebrow motion. But whatever.
No, I'm not.
Therese turns up and leans up against the windowsill.
You have a lot to make up for. That's why I've been messaging you. I want to apologize, okay? I don't want your apology, Briska. I have a lot to make up for, too.
There's definitely some kind of something going on in this room that you're completely oblivious to. You wonder what went down between these girls that they can't even talk about what they're talking about.
There's so much injustice in the world. Every drop of deliciously innocent and painfully extracted blood on this planet is just paint for the fishy fucks up top to play with. And the worst part is that we're complicit. We revel in it, even. I revel in it. Therese, are you... They could never make this violence good, so they had to make it fun. And I had so much fun hurting people. Who knows how long I would have gone on like that if it hadn't been for a weird invasive species of friend here.
Therese wipes a tear from her cheek and smiles at you, and you feel a huge wave of relief. Friends! With a former murder lawyer in training. You sure know how to begin.
Oh yeah, I forgot to resize and Vandalers after
Oh.
For once, Riska, I want to revel in something good. I want them to feel this razor edge of their own justice. Fuck. That's a brownout. I just had a fucking brownout. That's not good.
Green out.
No.
And we greened out.
Which I didn't know you could do. I want their blood to stain the dirt beneath my feet like the pathetic wiggling insects they are. But I can't do it alone. I don't want to do it alone.
Watch as Therese takes in a measured breath. For just a moment you can imagine her standing in a room full of determined people just behind the person everyone else would call a leader, smiling a wicked smile. She's not the one who commands the stage, you think. She's the one who controls the spotlight. She's the one who knows what happens next.
I'm not sure what we are together anymore, Vriska. I've hated you. I've felt a lot of things. Oh god, it is Yuri!
Yeah.
What I know is that we're dangerous, and fate seems determined to make us rivals. That almost sounds fun, doesn't it? We could fight for the rest of our lives if we wanted to. Each the scourge of the other until one or both of us winds up dead. They tell stories about us for a long time, but I don't want that to happen anymore. Do you? No!
Fun no risk of very long, but this is a side of you you've never seen. You doubt many people have. It's actually really awkward. You should probably go, but your prank curiosity and desire for interpersonal closure keeps you glued to the spot.
We've had the right idea under the wrong circumstances. But this time, I think we can maybe do something together. So let's try this again. Vriska, will you be my scarf sister? Yeah, obviously. Good. Then let's get to fucking work.
They share a look that you can't quite read, but you get the feeling that this was a resounding success. Scourge, Sister C9.
Oof. I'm gonna resize that insane number now. And we can have some thoughts if we want to.
God, it's also, I'm not just going to let the thing slide. You know what happens after reading? It's the word that rhymes with that. That I've talked about at the start of the stream.
Ah, Christ. Here I'm gonna check if we really have, 100%.
I think we did. On the other option, there we either get high or we otherwise hang her somehow.
Okay.
I think that's everything. There was 3 options.
Okay.
Now, I do have some thoughts regarding the chapter specifically. I don't think you can wrap up like politics in any less of story. If I'm being, but it yeah. One could say that pest erquest is woke. Wait, let me see if it's on the.
I mean, of course it's woke. It's Homestuck.
1 second. Oh god, I'm fucking up my page with this, but whatever. God.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wait, Google Doc.
What?
There's a Google Doc for woke games.
Of course there is.
Wait, view. Wait. Oh god. Wait. Oh god. What is this even sorted by? God. Okay. Now we find. I think A B C D L M N O. O by B E. They don't have pest request, bro. They don't got that on the woke list. See if it's anything else. Look here. H A H E H O. Oh, Hive Swap Ransom is woke.
I mean, I have that in my theme library for
It's
reasons
why?
beyond
Because
my
there's there's no distinction between a male or female player character. Features multiple non-binary characters. And contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Well, House Flipper 2 is woke, by the way. Because the pronoun selection includes an option for they them, and uses unlabeled presets instead of a clear male or female selection. This is so stupid though. Like, there is literally... That's not what House Flipper 2 is about. Like, are people actually this stuck up about that?
Yeah.
Man. This has to be some American thing, bro. I refuse to believe these people actually exist anywhere near me. I would rather live in that delusion. God. Anyways. Is the stream Jover now? Is it so Jover?
I don't know. We're just here. We're kind of just bantering to increase the watch time, and also because I fucking need a break on stream.
Bro needs breeding stream, bro. That will probably not. I don't think that will be on YouTube though.
Yeah, that's join my Discord server. You want to see that personally?
God. I'm getting a huge headache from just thinking about stuff. Is that fucking delay llama in the track? We can't be serious. That's straight up delay llama. Okay, we're winning.
I kind of hear it. It's not as bad as fucking Jackal Queenston. Where in the fucking Shrek injection, I think? where it's just it's. Hold on, let me fucking find it.
Oh god. You simultaneously whipped a nail nade. Nail nade?
Like, that's the Veidama, isn't it?
Kinda.
And then we just get into, you know, Jackal Queenston.
Crazy that this is literally under the same fucking, like, you know, artist name as Rubber Band.
Which is penis music.
Yes. I mean, it all is penis music, kinda.
Damn it. Dude, stop edging me. Go!
I got this.
God. Fuck! I forgot
Good God.
I set VOC to loop by default. Oh god, we have two
next up.
concurrent viewers.
Oh my god.
Just right as when we're about to fucking end the stream.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, but next up is Tavaros and Aradia, if I'm not mistaken.
It is pronounced
Aradia.
Aradia.
My god. Aradia. Okay, I'm pretty sure that could be fun, but I admit that I don't really know shit about the two, like, much less than out of anyone else. Ah, that will be fun. Mm.
Oh, with on that said, I think it might be time.
It might just be time. Oh, I should probably conduct other bodily functions. The once again, the ones that the centaur didn't do. I mean, I guess this is a buy stream moment. You know what? I'm actually going to like leave the call for this time, but I'm gonna join from phone maybe. I think that's how I'll do it. This for no reason, by the way. Last time I
His powers support.
stayed here for no... Bro. God.
And that's the end of the stream. Yeah.
Yerp.
Goodbye.
Bye bye, bros.